So if you own an e-commerce business, or if you put together an e-commerce site, it can be a Shopify store, a ClickFunnels store, whatever it is, whatever you put together, and you're selling products online. The one thing that you need to do before you let people into your store, before you start advertising, is the tech dummy test. If you're not doing the tech dummy test, you're going to be missing out on a ton and a ton and a ton of money. You might not even be profitable, and you might shut down your store just soon after you launch it. So stick around into this episode, and I'm going to tell you all about the tech dummy test, how we perform it in our own businesses. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Nils Ulrich. I'm originally from Germany, but I've moved to China in 2013. I'm still living on the ground in China. We're running a couple of little companies here where we do sourcing for you, where we help you get your products right, where we deal with your suppliers, but also we have our own e-commerce businesses, our own e-commerce brands, and we teach and help you with your e-commerce business. That's kind of what we do. So if you'd like to see more of videos like that, where we give really helpful advice, we do daily videos here, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, like this channel, and then the YouTube algorithm will show you some of the best clips that we did after you hit the little bell. So make sure that you do that as well. And today, this video is actually going to be real quick, because I'm going to teach you about the tech dummy, or I'm going to tell you about the tech dummy test. And that test is a very, very simple test. So the biggest thing that holds back your sales is friction on your sales page. A lot of times you look at sales pages and you wonder, how can they sell? Because oftentimes you don't even find the option to buy products, right? Oftentimes you look at a website and you're completely lost in, like, oh, how do I use this thing, right? And what's really, really important is that it's user friendly. Now, you as the creator might think it's user friendly, right? Because you put it together. For you, it's 100% clear. The path to purchase is 100% clear. Okay, people just need to click on this checkout button, and then they go to this page and they fill up a form. For you, the path is 100% clear. But for your customers, it might not be. And it could be the dumbest thing. It could be the most simple thing. It could be something like, the button is right there, just click on it, and the people just don't find the button. And then that's obviously not the people's problem, that's your problem, because you need to make sure that you have at least the least amount of friction as possible on your page. So what I always do, I ask the least tech inclined person that never orders anything online, and I put her in front of the computer, and in this case it's my mom. And I love my mom very much, but she's a bit of a she's not very tech. How do you say it? She's not great with tech, right? Which is no problem. But if I want to make sure that all of my customers have the least amount of friction, and that actually all of them understand how the pages work, and that all of them understand how to buy, and that I don't lose out on all the people just because of tech. I don't want to lose out on any customer just because of tech issues or because of some things weren't clear, right? So what I do is I put her in front of my computer, or the phone in that case. I give her my phone. I'm on the website. I'm like, hey mom, just can you buy this? Just go through the website. Let me know if anything is clear. Buy this. Sometimes I see she didn't even understand what the product is about. So she reads the first thing. She's like, oh, what is this? So if you do the tech dummy test and you put your dummy in front of the phone, and the first question is, oh, what is this? After making more than 2 scrolls, then something's wrong, right? Because then you know already something is not clear on the page. The person does not know what this is about. What is this product about? That's the number one thing. And you'll be very tempted to like guide people and say, oh no, you just need to click here, just do that. No, it's very simple. Like, you will be very, very tempted to guide people through that. But this is the worst thing that you can do, because you want to hit all of the spots, and you want to remember all of the spots where your tech dummy had an issue, right? So scrolling on the page, oh, what is this? Asking you questions. Anytime they ask you questions, something isn't clear, you need to address that, right? And then especially when I go through the checkout process, in the checkout process or during the checkout process, the forms that they fill, how do they behave on the checkout page? Do they start on the top and fill the form? Or do they start on the top, go all the way to the bottom, go back to the middle of the page? Do they fill all the fields? Do they forget to fill fields? When they press the buy button, what happens after they press the pay with PayPal button? All of those things, you want to note that. You want to know that. You want to see that in person. In best case, you have a couple of tech dummies where you go and do this test with. Now, if you don't have a tech dummy handy, and if there's no one around who could be your dummy. Then what you're gonna do is you use a tool called Hotjar, and Hotjar kind of does a similar job for you. Okay, so Hotjar is a tool that has the function of recording people's sessions. So it's doing an actually screen recording of all the customers that come to your page and scroll through your page. So you can actually see the behavior from your customers. You can watch all of the videos, the recordings of everyone who was at the page. You can see where they scrolled, when they clicked, how long they were on the page, and actually follow them and watch their interaction on your page. So if you don't have a tech dummy handy, or even if you do have one handy, just Hotjar is the #1 tool that we use to make sure that our stores, that we don't have obvious flaws in our stores. Sometimes you don't understand, sometimes you watch it and people are about to buy and then all of a sudden they close the page and you don't know why, and you will never know why. And that's why you need a tech dummy. So perform the tech dummy test to make sure that your pages are converting. If you like this video, if the little tip was helpful, make sure that you actually do like this video and hit the little like button here. Make sure that you tune into tomorrow's video. And also, if you want to learn more about e-commerce, if you want to see how we grow and scale our e-commerce businesses past 7 figures a year, make sure to check the link in the description that is teaching you exactly that. There's a web class that you can watch for free. I'm not even pitching you an online course in that class. So make sure you watch that class and learn how exactly we start, grow, and scale our e-commerce businesses. I catch you there in just a couple of minutes. Have a good day. Cheers.